Welcome to today's episode of Adventures with Bucky and Charlie. So you think you want a puppy, do you? So many people buy a puppy on a whim or think, let's get a puppy for the kids, or whatever it may be. Puppies are amazing, but they also take a lot of work, a lot of patience, and a lot of cleaning up after. When I first brought Charlie home, I messaged the breeder and said, he is doing so well. I've never met such a well-adjusted puppy. He's so perfect for me already. Thank you. Her exact response was this: lovely to hear. I'm sure the puppy demon will appear at some point. Certainly not the most encouraging words to hear, but there's something to be said for keeping it real. Charlie is such a good puppy with a great temperament and such a character. But in the evenings, when his puppy demon comes out to visit, watch out. He also tends to get a little crazy and bitey when he's overtired. So if you're thinking of getting a puppy, just remember that it's not all snuggles and laughs. It's also a lot of work and a lot of craziness along the way. Also keeping in mind that a lot of that craziness is when they're overtired. So if your puppy is acting like a little maniac, maybe let them have a bit of a nap. So here are some of Charlie's more interesting puppy moments. Thanks for tagging along.
What are you doing, Charlie? Oh, hi, Charlie. Is it a little maze for you now? Is that what we've created? Yep. Yeah, he's a... The little wet Lagotto in his natural habitat, exploring the world. The little wet Lagotto is wet because he somehow opened my shower door and came in the shower with me this morning.
Here's some interesting things that have been said around my house since getting Charlie. You may not be blood related, but I still think this counts as incest. Ginger! Charlie, don't eat your sister!
Charlie really wants to play with Ginger, and Ginger doesn't know how to play. So she's trying. She's working on it. And then also she wants to put him in his place because he gets a little bit bitey like that. And so then she has to tell him to back off. Oh, good Ginger. Good Ginger. Yeah, that's Charlie's bully stick anyway.
And you did not have to do it.
I know, but you're letting me stay here.
Good Ginger. You're a good girl.
First time in forever.
Ginger!
I hate to blame the victim, Ginger, but you could just stay away from him.
Not so much play as fight. Play fight? Yeah, I know. This isn't super fun, hey? Although, you did have a safe place to be. And you didn't have to come here. Come on,
Charlie, helping us plant.
Charlie. Do you have a tag? Yeah? Charlie. What are we planting? Please don't eat the chairs. Don't eat the chairs! We're so sweet.
In one incident, Charlie was just released from the playpen and started biting Ginger, and then he started biting me, and then he started biting everything. And so I responded by saying, don't bite Ginger, and don't bite me. You're barely out on parole.
You hate. Hi.
Charlie just drank out of your
Yeah.
water fountain.
Oh, that's fine.
So funny.
Hi,
Look
baby.
at what you...
And one of my personal favorites. It was nighttime, and Charlie and Ginger were both sleeping. Ginger started having a nightmare and whimpering in her sleep, which made Charlie wake up and start barking because he wasn't sure what was going on. And I just said to him, Ginger's just having a nightmare, and it's probably about you.
That's pretty far. Your whole face is dirty. Charlie! Where are you trying to dig to? No, buddy! No, Charlie, you can't just dig like that.
Can you dig in the other corner now so I don't
Are you gonna eat all the... Are you gonna eat all the little weeds? Look at how deep that hole is. Charlie! No, buddy! There's so much dirt! It's going everywhere.
He found the peanut that the bird.
Oh, hey, that's what
Buried
he's
in there.
digging for.
So one of the really cool things about Charlie is that he is just a naturally fairly well-behaved dog, but he is still a puppy. And so the good news is that while I'm working, since I work from home, he is really quite quiet, and he will just do his own thing and chew on his bully stick or play with his toys or do whatever he wants to do. However, as you can see here, there's a bunch of cords under my desk. And he recently discovered, since he is just a puppy, he's discovered that chewing on cords is fun. So we have a few things that we need to do to protect the cords. My first idea that I had was to take these two boards, have them on either side of this plug area, and then they have this extra piece from inside his kennel that blocks off his kennel, and I was going to put it there to kind of block off all of the cords. I think that would work really well, but it also will take putting a lot of holes in the wall and kind of making a bit of a mess. Something I'm not really fond of doing. So instead, we're going to try something a little bit different. So once we can work without a puppy here, come sit in my lap instead, okay? Or you can sit over there. Yeah, you can sit on the footrest, that's fine. So I went to Dollarama and looked for something that could help and came up with this. This is a dish rack, and it was $3. And so we're going to look at using this dish rack to hopefully prevent any more cord eating. Now the question is, the concern is that I'm not entirely certain how I will affix this to its location. However, looking at it now, I don't think it's going to be that challenging. And I think it's going to work out pretty well. I'm going to flip it though, to leave a little extra room there. Yeah, that's going to work well. Okay, now let me go get some tape or something. What are we crying about? Do we need to go out? Okay, hold on. Here you go. So I found some tape that will work for now, and I'll fix it later. But as you can see, it's really hard to get anything done when there's a little puppy around, because he wants to help / make everything harder. Okay, I just gave you a snack over there. Can you go there? All right. Maybe I'll do this, and then we can do this, right? And that should work right there. Nice. This is a for now fix. Obviously, we're going to have to make it better later, but I'm hoping for now this will hold. Make that a little bit longer and do this. Yeah, this plate also needs some assistance, but hopefully for now that is enough to prevent him from knocking things over
or creating a total disaster. It's going to be a little bit iffy, but we'll try. At least it looks safer for now. While I was vacuuming today, Charlie was not super happy with it. Apparently, having the gate fall on him twice while I was vacuuming in the past kind of freaked him out. So, he wanted to get away from the vacuum and could see that Ginger was on the bed, but he couldn't figure out how to get on the bed, even though there's a set of stairs right here that you can't see very well. But there is a set of stairs that Ginger takes all the time to get on the bed. This was his first time figuring it out. So now, two things are happening. One, he knows how to get on the bed. And two, Ginger is no longer safe on the bed. Poor Ginger.
My friends were renaming Highway 3 instead of Highway.
Really?
But, so then Wednesday, he needed to go back to Lethbridge.
Charlie? Oop, sorry, bud. I dropped your toy. Okay, come here. There. Okay, ready? No, ready? Ready? Go get it.